Okay, I want to start off a video series in which I analyze and comment on James Lankford, Senator James Lankford's maiden speech to the U.S. Senate. Senator Lankford, I'm sure, put a lot of thought into it and wanted to make sure that this was precisely what he really thought and believed. And so I want to comment on it. And I'm hoping that Brett, right now, will insert the portion of his speech in which he praises Jim Inhofe. It's right at the beginning of the speech. He expresses gratitude for being in the Senate and for addressing the Senate, and then praises Jim Inhofe as a great conservative. So Brett, right here, right now, insert that. Okay, let me tell you about James Inhofe. He was the mayor of Tulsa in 1980 when I ran against him in the 1980 election. When I first got to Tulsa in 1978, there was a thriving business, small contractor business in trash. The city did not control the trash in Tulsa. The city did not pick up the trash. It was all private people. There were at least a dozen families who had businesses, single-family businesses, sometimes multiple people, sometimes small companies, but they were small, they were independent, and on the same block you'd have 2 or 3 people picking up the trash. Jim Inhofe, this fabulous conservative, socialized the trash industry in Tulsa. They used as an excuse the idea, I think it was Mustang Energy. Mustang Energy was going to collect all the trash and use it to generate electricity for the city. That all turned out to be hogwash, of course. But Jim Inhofe, as the mayor in 1980, actually oversaw the takeover of the trash industry in Tulsa and brought it into the city so that the city now picks up the trash. This is 35 years ago. So people nowadays probably don't even remember that there were independent contractors and families that earned their living by picking up the trash and taking it out to the dump. This is not what I call a good conservative. This is what I call, what is the best name for it? Authoritarian, elitist, let's say you could call it communist, but I don't know that I would go that far. Just because he made the government take over the trash doesn't mean that he's a communist, only that he's not really a conservative, not really a free market kind of guy. And he's been beholden to Jim Inhofe has been beholden to the Williams companies and all the big corporations. In the past 30 years, he's never seen a military contractor that he didn't love. And I think that for James Lankford to praise Jim Inhofe is the first sign of his ignorance of what was really happening in this country. That's the end of my first video.